5 ChatGPT prompts every realtor should use. Are you spending hours writing listing descriptions and trying to come up with the perfect follow-up emails when these 5 prompts for realtors could be doing this work for you in minutes? Tune in to know all about it. Hey there, I'm Courtney Levert, a real estate coach from Ontario. I believe in coaching the modern realtor to succeed with confidence, clarity, and conversion. And today I want to talk to you about something that's honestly changing the game for realtors right now. And if you're not doing it yet, you're leaving money on the table. Look, I get it. You got into real estate to help people find homes, not to spend your evenings staring at the blank screen. But here's the thing. In 2025, the National Association of Realtors found that 68% of real estate professionals are now using AI tools for realtors in their business. Agents who've adopted these tools are reporting a 30% increase in productivity and saving up to 15 hours a week on administrative tasks. That's game-changing. So today, I'm giving you 5 specific prompts that you can literally copy, paste, and use right now. These aren't theories. These are prompts I've tested, and my coaching clients are getting real results. Let's jump in. Prompt 1. Write listing descriptions that actually sell. First up, listing descriptions. Most agents are doing it wrong. They're just saying, write a listing description for a 3-bedroom house. And the most generic fluff that sounds like every other listing comes out. Here's the prompt you actually want to use. Act as an expert real estate copywriter. Write a compelling listing description for a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home in this neighborhood. Include an attention-grabbing first sentence, emotional storytelling that helps buyers imagine living there, and key features as bullet points and a call to action. Keep it under 600 characters. When you use this prompt, instead of getting beautiful home with an updated kitchen, you're getting descriptions that make people feel something. That feeling is what makes people take action. This is ChatGPT for real estate marketing at its finest. It's not about replacing your expertise. It's about giving you a starting point that's already 80% of the way there. I've had clients tell me this one prompt saves them 2 hours every single week. They're now spending these 2 hours with actual clients instead of wrestling with words. This is where we're making the money. Pro tip, don't just accept the first version ChatGPT gives you. Ask it to rewrite it in a luxury tone if that's your market. Get 3 different versions, pick the best parts, and boom, you've got a description that stands out. Prompt 2, create a month's worth of social media content. Let's talk social media. I know you're supposed to post consistently, but who has the time and when you're showing houses, running a business? Here's your prompt. Act as a social media strategist for real estate agents. Create 30-day Instagram plan for a realtor in this area, targeting buyers and sellers. For each day, provide a scroll-stopping hook and a full caption that tells a story or educates. Include hashtags and a call to action. Balance content between market updates, tips, behind-the-scene moments, and local community showcases. Make it feel authentic and engaging. When you run this, you get an entire month's worth of content ideas, not just topics. Actual captions you can use. These are some of the best AI prompts for real estate content that you should start using today, because a lot of them are already using it and winning big. And here's what I love about this. It gives you variety. One day is about common buyer mistakes. The next day is a neighborhood showcase. You're not just posting listings over and over again. In 2025, social algorithms reward variety and engagement. You're reaching people who don't even know you exist yet. You can pick the ones that resonate with you and adjust them to sound more like you. But having the blueprint means you've never had to scramble for content ideas. Prompt 3, automate your follow-up with email sequences. Here's where most deals get lost. Follow-up. You meet someone at an open house, they're interested, but they're not ready. You send them one email, then life gets busy. Meanwhile, they go by with someone else who actually stayed in touch. This prompt solves that. Create a 7-day automated email sequence for the new buyer leads relocating to whatever your city is, looking for homes under this price point. Each email should have one clear objective and provide real value. Keep the tone warm, professional, but not pushy. Keep email under 250 words. Once you get a complete nurture sequence, email 1 welcomes them, email 2 shares the neighborhood insights, email 3 talks about the buying process, but by email 7, they feel like they know you and they trust you, which is always our goal. You set this up once in your CRM and every new lead automatically gets this sequence. You're nurturing relationships while you sleep. Agents using automated follow-up see the conversion rates increase by up to 40%. That's the difference between a good year and a record-breaking one. The key is that you email each lead with value. You're sharing something useful, a checklist, a market insight, or even an answer to a question. People don't feel sold, they feel helped. And people buy from people who help them. Prompt 4, generate perfect client communication. Communication is everything in real estate. How you respond to a question, how you follow up after a showing, how you handle objections. That's what separates average agents from top producers. Here's your prompt. Act as a real estate communication expert. Write a professional yet friendly text to follow up with a buyer who viewed a property yesterday but hasn't responded. The message should feel warm and helpful, ask for their thoughts, and offer to answer questions or schedule another showing. Keep it under 100 words and make it conversational, not scripted. Most agents send texts that are either too formal and robotic or too casual and unprofessional. ChatGPT helps you find that sweet spot where you sound like a real human who cares, but you're also professional and clear. Use this same framework for all kinds of communication. Write thank you emails after client meetings, write texts to check in with sellers thinking about listing, write responses to leads asking about mortgage rates. Every time you're getting communication that's clear, professional, and effective. Bonus tip. Use ChatGPT to role-play difficult conversations. Let's say you're calling an expired listing and you're nervous about objections. Tell ChatGPT to act as that homeowner and practice your script. By the time you make that real call, you're confident and ready. Prompt 5, create lead magnets that attract sellers. Let's talk about attracting sellers because listings are the name of the game. You want sellers coming to you, not you chasing them down. Here's the prompt. Create a detailed one-page checklist titled 7 Things Every Homeowner Must Do Before Selling in City Insert. Include practical tips on staging, pricing, timing, and preparing the home. Write it in a trustworthy and empowering tone. End with a call to action to book a free home evaluation. And then when you run this, you get a complete lead magnet. Turn it into a PDF, post it on a website, use it to capture seller leads. People enter their email to get it, and now you have a qualified lead actively thinking about selling. Once you have this guide, ask ChatGPT to write a 3-email follow-up sequence for everyone who downloads it. Email 1 thanking them, asking if they have any questions. Email 2 shares a success story. Email 3 offers a free home evaluation, and just like that, you've built a complete lead generation funnel using ChatGPT. Studies show that 75% of real estate brokerages are integrating AI into their operations. The ones using it for lead generation are seeing massive results. This isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter. What you need to do this week. I just gave you 5 incredibly powerful prompts, but they only work if you actually use them. So here's what I would do this week. Pick one, just one, and start there. If you're struggling with listing descriptions, start there. If you're inconsistent on social media, use the content planner. If you're losing leads because you're not following up, build that email sequence. Here's the reality. We're living in a time where using the best AI tools for realtors in 2026 is going to separate agents who thrive from agents who struggle. According to NAR 2025 Technology Survey, agents using AI are reporting significant time savings and productivity gains. More importantly, they're closing more deals because they have more time to build real relationships. This isn't about replacing you. It's about freeing up your time so you can focus on what you do best: serving clients, negotiating deals, and growing your business. You're still the expert with local knowledge and relationship skills. AI just makes you faster and more efficient. So go try these prompts, play with them, adjust them to fit your voice and your market, and watch what happens when you stop spending hours on tasks that AI can do in seconds. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. If you liked this video and want to learn more, please give it a thumbs up and share with your friends. And if you want to connect with me directly, my contact info is mentioned in the description box below. For more tips on doubling your real estate income within your first year, make sure you subscribe to this channel and let me know in the comments below which of these strategies you're most excited to implement in your business. Once again, I'm Courtney Levert from the Platinum Properties team and eXp Realty. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.